Hey guys! Welcome back to JolsKitchen. For today's video, we are going to make this Squid Game cake. This is a decorating tutorial cake. So let's start. We need to make the guard stoppers for this cake. So we need at least 4 grams of black gum paste and make it into a ball. And then I took out red gum paste and then I placed lard and then flattened this one over. The lard keeps the gum paste from sticking to your mat. After that, I'm gonna cut with a circle cutter and then take out the excess. And I'm gonna cut out at least 1/3 of that circle. Then place the black gum paste in the center and then I'm gonna pinch the sides to it and make it like the hood for the guards. Then I'll set it aside and get about 9 grams of red gum paste. Now this gum paste is a little sticky, so I add a little bit of cornstarch to dry it out. Then I formed it into a rectangular shape for the body. Then we're gonna make the cute legs at one end of the rectangle. So I'm gonna slice out a little piece of it around like a rectangular shape or maybe a square. And then I do it gently, making sure that I'm not gonna disturb the other pieces that I don't need. Then I massage it in with my fingers, and to finish it off, I clean it out with this gum paste tool. Then I adjusted the head towards the top of the body, and then I made arms on the side. So you have to kind of adjust it from left to right so it's balanced. After that, I rolled some white gum paste in a long form, and then I made short because I cannot have the cutter for the shapes on the faces. So I just rolled it out like this, and then I made a circle out of it. And then I cross-check if it's small or big for the face, and when I am satisfied, I placed it on. Then adjusted it into this circle shape. Then I rolled out some black gum paste and flattened it. Then I made sure to make a straight lines by cutting it with a scraper. This is gonna be the belt for the body. I adjusted it in, and then once I'm satisfied, I took out 2 toothpicks to place it into the gum paste and make it dry, and so we can easily stick it onto the cake. Now this I've already made the night before. Make sure to dry it out in an AC room so that you can easily write down the details like what I'm doing right now with an edible pen. If you need a separate tutorial on how to make the gum paste or even how to color it out, let me know in the comment section and I'll make a video for you guys. Now that we're done making our toppers, let's make our cake drip. So for this, I need 160 grams of white chocolate. On top of that, I added 1/4 cup of all-purpose cream. Then I placed hot water for bain-marie method or the hot water bath method and mixed out the white chocolate together with the all-purpose cream slowly until we find this smooth consistency where there is no lumps. Once I'm satisfied with the consistency, I took it out the hot water bath and then set it aside. Then I took out black gel food color to color our cake drip. Now you need to use gel food color and not the liquid ones so that it will not go lumpy and it will still be runny and smooth like this. Then we're gonna ice our cake. Now for assembling the cake, we do have a tutorial on how to do this. I'm just gonna link it down below, so check that out. So I'm using white icing so that we won't be using too much of the red food color. So I'm just gonna smooth out the base of the icing like so. Then creating some clean sharp edges on the sides of the cake, I'm just gonna create a little pressure with that scraper and clean out the sides of the board. After that, we're gonna place this one in the fridge to set before we place our thin top layer of red icing. So now our cake has set, I'm just gonna add a little bit of that red icing on the top and then also on the sides. Now usually this is what I do when I have dark color or bright colored cakes to make sure that I'm just using a minimal amount of food color, and also as for those health conscious people who doesn't like too much food color in their cakes. After that, I scrape out the sides and smooth it out with my favorite trick of using the hot spatula that was dipped in hot water and wiped out. This gives a mirror-like smooth effects on our cakes, and then on top of the cake, I'm gonna scrape gently to have that sharp edge. Once I'm done, I'm gonna clean out the sides of the board of this cake, and then I'm gonna get ready for the drip. Now for the drip, we need a piping bag that's not yet opened and place the drip inside. Then you need to press on the piping bag to take out the air pockets so that our drip will run smooth, and cut a small opening on the piping bag. Then we're going to place in our drip slowly, so there are parts that would be long and then parts that would be short dripped. After I'm done placing the drips on the side, then I cover the rest of the drip on top of the cake, making sure that the spaces are well covered with the black chocolate drip. Then I smooth it out with a spatula. And once there was minimal or no traces of red icing on top of the cake, I then made a design on the top using another spatula, making these swirls on top of the cake. Then we're gonna be ready to place our toppers. So one by one, I place in the toppers with different shapes of the faces. So these cards are actually not looking scary, but they're looking cute. Our cake is done. I hope you guys enjoy this cake tutorial, and what do you guys think about it? I'll see you next time. Bye!